Peace to you. I hope this finds you well. I was lying in bed this morning and I had such an anxiety, such a discomfort. And I asked Allah, I said, I don't know why I have this discomfort. And what I was inspired to understand is that the discomfort I was feeling was because of Ramadan. Not what most Muslims around the world are celebrating now, not that, but my lack of understanding as to what it means for me as a submitter to Allah. I could, since it began, if you've watched my videos, I thought for certain that I was supposed to be fasting with most of the world's Muslims during that time. The first night of the day of fasting, the first night, I had a dream that woke me up. And from that point, I was confused about all of it. Now, many of you have reached out to me trying to show me what you believe it to be. But I personally believe that the connection with the Lord God Almighty is one-on-one. Just like on Judgment Day, we will have no one else to point a finger at and say, they taught me this, that's why I did this. It's one-on-one. So this idea of Ramadan was causing me to feel unsettled, and I couldn't make sense of it. Now this morning, curiously, Love Quran was doing the second chapter, which includes that about Ramadan. Yes? And see, one of the problems I have with the adherence to the month of Ramadan is the division that seems to exist between Muslim communities as to when Ramadan is. Well, a little bit of research showed me that Ramadan is supposed to be the month of peace, yes? Isn't that when the tribes and the Arab tribes said, we won't fight during this month? Isn't it a month of peace? Well, you can understand my confusion because Muslims aren't in agreement as to when Ramadan is. So it is important to me that I understand it because I believe I should adhere to the prescription in the Quran. Yes? So I'm listening to Love Quran, and it gets to the verses, it starts at 183, and we start talking about fasting and Ramadan. And I hear the narrator say that Ramadan I am listening to the whole thing, but this is what really comes into my understanding, into my being. The month of Ramadan is the month when the Quran was revealed. That's what I heard. Boom. Well, for me, I know when Ramadan is because the Quran was revealed to me in November. I know that. You can check my videos. You can check all of the posts. I know it began in November. That's the month that the Quran was revealed to me. This is what I heard. I'm not telling you what to believe, please. I'm just sharing my insights. And I'm sharing, more importantly, how Allah guides me. So when I hear that, I hear that Ramadan is the month in which the Quran was revealed. I suddenly have a piece about when I need to do it, and that would be the month of November. But in the last week, 10 days, I've been doing a lot of reading and research about Ramadan. And it is the ninth month. Yes, it is the ninth month of the Arabic calendar. I also, it is, that calendar is a lunar calendar. So I've been reading about lunar solar, but I still, for myself, I need to find this peace. I need to find a time where I will, according to Allah, I will make this fast and offer this fast up. So for me, as I said, it's November. November is not the ninth month. It is not the ninth month. November is, according to the solar calendar, the 11th month. Oh, and I also understood there why Ramadan is moving all around. And if you've never taken a look at a chart, the phases of the moon chart, you really should. Because when you look at it, it almost looks like a sound wave on a graph. Anyway, so I'm still researching. I'm still looking. I'm still confused, Lord, as to when, because Ramadan, I understand it's the ninth month, and that, but so I'm already going against the grain, but I feel as though I'm being led. I just read in my research that the Roman calendar started in March. That was the first month. March was the first month, which brings November to be the ninth month. I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm not. Oh, other than to believe that Allah will guide you. That is what I would tell you to believe. Believe that Allah will guide you. Peace.